Hello learners, I am Dr. Subodh Kishirwani working with Indira Gandhi National Open University in the School of Management Studies. The topic which I am going to talk today is Burgeoning and Computer Thought in Business and Computers. This is part of a course called BCOS 183, Computer Application Business, and we are here with a very innovative thought which emphasizes more on that what exactly the computers is, what exactly the business is, what there are certain the questions which comes in our mind, there are certain thoughts which usually comes in our mind, that what exactly these scenarios are. So taking into consideration, we have tried to wind up this particular modules or the videos with the help of this contest, that there are certain thoughts which need to be taken care, and we have emphasized more on these thoughts so that the learner can acquaint themselves, rather we can say acclimatize themselves with the contemporary thought, with the burgeoning terms. If we start with the artificial intelligence is intelligence demonstrated by machines, unlike the natural intelligence displayed by humans and elements, which involves consciousness and emotionality. So how AI can help the burgeoning small business? I think the whole world is right now talking about the shifting from current technology to the contemporary technology. And when we talk about the startups, when we talk about the business, when we talk about the small business, I think somewhere this AI is going to play a very important role. The small business owner is always looking for a way to either cut cost or to get more value out of their technology. Today many businesses are looking to automated tools fueled by AI to do just that. So today we thought we would talk a little bit about AI for small business and how it works to help increase business productivity. So AI for money management is very important, because one of the most crucial part of successful business is managing money. If a business routinely has cash flow problems, it puts a big strain on their ability to face new challenges. It is not exactly a rarity either. In fact, according to one study, over 60% of small business owners have stressed about cash flow in the past 18 months. With all that is going on in the world, that is not overly surprising. But if cash flow problems sustain for an organization, it is one of the telltale signs that the business is flourishing. So today there are solutions out there that look at company cash flow positions and use AI to predict the cash flow, say 90 days in the future. With AI driven tools, a small business owner can get ahead of the challenges they may have in that time before it negatively affects the business. So these tools can be used to mitigate problems before they happen, and even help decide if and when it is time to start adding new talent to your team. On the other hand, AI is quite good for the customers, for the consumers, and as far as facilitating the services to them. Artificial intelligence is seeing a lot of growth in consumers facing situations. Not only can it help immensely in the marketing aspect of the business, it can be big benefit in customer support as well. In this way, AI is becoming one of the most utilized tools on each end of the sales process. In marketing, it can be used to personalize the marketing for people. It is proven that more people are engaged by marketing that has a personal touch. 96% of marketers agree that an effort taken to personalize the customer experience will increase the overall trust inherent in customer relationship. In customer support, AI might be the most useful, since customer service is an important part of every business, but it does not really bring in any revenue. Solutions that will allow a business to reduce their costs on the support are very useful. AI does this by removing the need of customer service agents online. The major interface of support nowadays, chatbot technology using AI, will give enough guidance to solve most customer problems while directing them to more personal support options if needed. AI is quite good for the cybersecurity. One of the most important parts of the modern business has to be how they tackle cybersecurity. Businesses are operating digitally at a much higher rate than ever before, and as a result, they are under more pressure to keep scammers and hackers from gaining access to their digital assets. While reports from cybersecurity experts like the antivirus company Norton put the average data breach in millions of dollars, most small business don't have that much money tied up in productivity and liquid asset. And AI is being used in several cybersecurity systems, including endpoint protections, threat intelligence, and more. The idea is that if an AI can find and recognize patterns in data to effectively teach security systems to avoid certain experiences, it will cut down on cybercrime. Today, in attempts to mitigate risk and do it in a cost-effective manner, more small business than ever are investing in AI. Is AI or ML better? I think we have talked about artificial intelligence, and we have seen that how the machine learning is subset of artificial intelligence, and AI is about doing human intelligent tasks but faster and will reduce error rate. Machine learning is a subset of AI that makes software applications more accurate in predicting outcomes without having to be specially programmed. And if we go more into the deeply definition of machine learning, is an application of artificial intelligence that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. Machine learning focuses on the development of computer programs that can access data and use it to learn for themselves. So what is the use of ML? Simply put, machine learning allows the users to feed a computer algorithm an immense amount of data and have the computer analyze and make data-driven recommendations and decisions based on only the input data. So what is true ML? ML is type of artificial intelligence that extract patterns out of raw data by using an algorithm or method. The main focus of ML is to allow computer systems learn from experience without being explicitly programmed or human intervention. Now, we have talked about artificial intelligence, we have talked about machine learning. This computational thinking is something which is changing with the change of time. So, computational thinking provides, the individual or the organization or the industry to think differently. They try to bring the paradigm shift, they try to adapt the new concept, new way by which, things are going to be done. Computational thinking is a problem-solving process that includes a number of characteristics and dispositions, formulating problem in a way that enables us to use a computer and other tools to help solve them. So logically organizing and analyzing data. There are certain examples of computational thinking: recipes, instructions for making furniture or building block sets, plays in sports, and online map directions are all examples of algorithms. Computational thinking at its core is a problem-solving process that can be used by everyone in a variety of content areas and everyday contexts. There are certain characteristics of computational thinker. The characteristics that define computational thinking are decomposition, pattern recognition, data representation, generalization, abstraction, and algorithm. By decomposing a problem, identifying the variables involved using data representation and creating algorithms or generic solution results, it need to come up. The influence of art and design on computer science research and development. We see that information technology is a medium for the work of artists and designers. It is not confined to particular jurisdictions or particular domain, which points out that there are many ways for computer sciences to support new tools and applications for the arts and design disciplines in services to cutting edge and more mainstream practitioners. These tools and applications offer the potential for beneficial developments in information technology and creative practices, but there are further more profound implications of the intersection between IT and the arts and design, and these are the focus of this particular thing, which views art and design practices as the forms of CS research and development. This perspective on CS is more subtle, more challenging, and more fundamental than the tools orientation. It involves a non-traditional and perhaps unfamiliar kind of art and design practices. So there are certain usage of cloud computing, and that trend will shape business in coming years, and you will find out that with the help of cloud computing, which is a burgeoning concept in the modern digital world, be it normal user or techie, and everybody now has heard this concept, and like others, you are also aware of benefits of cloud computing, because whole world is right now talking about virtualization. Whole world is now talking about moving from brick and mortar system to click and mortar system. So there is a great usage or great savings of the hardwares which we usually invest in doing that. So all the data are available on the cloud, and you will be wondering that the latest cloud computing trends have enabled business to reach their goals in a significant way. It's been digitally turning the way people interact and operate in an environment. An innovative platform in the field of storage and hosting, cloud services have dramatically reduced the cost of owning tools while enabling scalability for the business. Moreover, there are emerging cloud computing trends and technologies that companies will leverage to innovate and grow. And in this blog, we will talk about cloud computing future trends and the innovations transforming the business landscape. Cloud computing usage for enterprise. As per the prediction of IDC, by 2020, 67% of enterprise infrastructure and the software will be for cloud-based products and services. Soon it will be default for innovating companies to embrace the cloud. Why is cloud computing important for the business? And this is a question which need to be answered, because we are moving from cross-border business. And why are more companies choosing cloud computing? The reason is very clear, that whole world is now moving from brick and mortar system to click and mortar system. The conventional commerce is now reducing, and people are fond of buying the products through online. So these are the few important questions for modern enterprise startups and professionals. Now the virtual reality and Augmented reality is there when it comes to improve customer services. Applications of virtual reality and augmented reality can be effectively applied, but it requires appropriate computing resource such as the cloud, which has the capability to deal with AR/VR applications. Cloud tools make it easy for developers to create, test and deploy these applications. Using the cloud in combination with AR/VR combines can offer impressive experience to its customers along with the meeting core business purposes. So there are certain famous applications which are deploying under the ambit of cloud computing technology. Several applications are there which are using cloud computing. Seeing the increasing benefits of cloud computing, most companies prefer to use this in web and mobile app development projects. View a few famous applications that are employing cloud computing: chatbots, Alexa and Google Assistant, communications, Skype, WhatsApp, business management, Salesforce, HubSpot, social networking, Facebook and Twitter, and entertainment, Netflix. So you see how this cloud computing is changing the doing of business and bring change in the society by and large. What are technology disruptors? A technology disruptor is a new product or process in digital or automation technology that is currently impacting manufacturing markets, shipping and ideating process. Another key factor is the tech viability to continue to change the landscape of the industry. And there are most disruptive technologies, and artificial intelligence is one of that. We have already thrown a light on that. Internet of Things, space colonization, 3D printing, medical innovations, high-speed travel, robotics and blockchain technology. So now the question comes in our mind that is e-commerce a disruptive technology? I think if we go into a backdrop and find out that Amazon, which considered as a giant of e-commerce, having a portal, is seen as one of the world's most disruptive companies because people love it so much they forget they have even paid for some of its services. The company scored highly in new search by Cantor Millward Brown that looked at the companies and brands people rate as being disruptive or creative. There are certain examples of disruptive innovations. Spotify, truly disruptive potential. The platform has the scale to deliver meaningful analytics to artists, which can help them target and reach their most engaged listeners. There are certain more examples of disruptive innovations. Uber is one of that. Uber is a app-based travel company or taxi booking agency. So Uber did not start for low-end foothold or new market foothold, and Uber is a similar services and not a true disruptive innovations. How does disruptive technology affect business? The advancement in technology is changing the way we work, live and do business. Disruptive technology is a newly developed technology that creates much more value than the existing technology and has the potential to drastically change the way to work, live, do the business and increase the economic output. What are disruptive industries? Disruptive technology is an innovation that significantly alters the way that consumers, industry or business operate. In their own time, the automobile, electricity services and televisions were disruptive technologies. Technology and human vulnerability. Today we are not yet faced with humanoid robots that demand our affection or with parallel universe as developed as the Matrix. Yet we are increasingly preoccupied with the virtual realities we now experience. People in chat rooms blur the boundaries between their online and offline lives, and there is every indication that the future will include robots that seem to express feeling and moods. What will it mean to people when their primary daily companion is a robot dog, or to a hospital patient when her health care attendant is built in the form of robot nurse? So both as consumers and as a business people, we need to take a closer look at the psychological effects of the technologies we are using today and the innovation just around the corner. There are some more examples like robot nanny would be more interactive and stimulating. A technology as simple as PowerPoint can raise such difficult questions. How are people going to cope with the really complex issues waiting for us down the road? Questions that go for more to the heart and what we consider our specific rights and responsibility as human beings. Would we want, for example, to replace a human being with a robot nanny? A robot nanny would be more interactive and stimulating than television, the technology that today serves as a caretaker, stand-in for many children. Indeed, the robot many might be more interactive and stimulating than many human beings, yet the idea of child bonding with a robot that presents itself as a companion seems chilling. So the importance of IT in business, I think we have talked about this particular thing, and IT have a great role in business. IT, if we defined, is an information technology, is as the application of computers and internet to store, retrieve, transmit and manipulate data or information Network administration and security is specific category of IT focused on the transmitting data aspects of IT. So from a small business run by a single person to huge multinational corporations, the importance of information technology in any business setting is evident. Computer technology is used across the business world in every department and has become vital to business operations in the modern world. Without information technology and system support, business simply stop. If the internet or phone service goes down in an office, nothing can get done. HR, finance, operations, communications, sales, and all other department depends on functional computer and information systems to complete their work. Plus IT and information services protect the integrity of data and keep it safe from a world of technological threats. In short, workplaces cannot function without IT and IS professionals. They are a valuable part of every office and business environment, no matter your current level of education or experience has gone through. But if you want to reach your goals as an information technology professional, I think this is one of the important ingredients which one has to do. B2B sales leaders are beginning to use data in new ways to better sales services. I think in this particular course you will find out that business to business is there, business to consumer is there, business to government is there. So B2B importance are quite there. Business to business sales organization have led to cover more channels and manage more interactions. Moreover, today B2B buyers are savvier than ever and expect a consumer-like experience. While more data on consumers are available than ever before, many B2B companies struggle to use them, create insights on customer opportunities, and steer the organization to the next level of performance. So shifting customer interactions during the pandemic have magnified the challenges. As further data pour in form of digital platforms, video calls and webinars, it is becoming increasingly difficult for organizations to know which customer to focus on, what they are about, and how successful sales teams are engaging them. So this challenge is here to stay, and B2B thing is quite important in this respect. Is analytics a good career? Skilled data analytics are some of the most sought after professionals in the world, because the demand is so strong and the supply of people who can truly do this job well is so limited. Data analytics command huge salary and excellent perks even at the entry level. Business analytics techniques. I think there are certain techniques which are quite important. Descriptive analytics, what is happening in a business right now. Descriptive analytics uses historical and current data to describe the organizational present data by identifying trends and patterns. Predictive analytics, what is likely to happen in the future. Predictive analytics is the use of techniques such as statistical modeling, forecasting and machine learning to make predictions about future outcomes. Prescriptive analytics, what do we need to do? Prescriptive analytics is the application of testing and other techniques to recommend a specific solution that would deliver desired business outcomes. There are certain benefits of business analytics: improving operational efficiency through daily activities, helping you understand your customer more precisely, providing data visualization that offer projections for future outcomes, providing insights to aid in decision making and planning for the future, measuring performance and driving growth, discovering hidden trends, generating leads, and help you scale your business in the right direction. There are certain examples of business analytics. I think Microsoft boosts collaboration. So starting in 2016, Microsoft Workplace Analytics Group worked with commercial real estate company CBRE to study how the physical workspace fosters collaboration. It is based in new workspace layout on the inside for the analytics projects. And if we talk about customer support, Uber enhances customer support. Uber created Customer Obsession Ticket Assistant, code COTA, a tool that leverage machine learning and natural language processing techniques to help its agent deliver better customer support. Later versions would use deep learning and A/B testing to improve quota further. And through the A/B testing, the company determined implementing version 2 of quota would improve customer service and save its millions of dollars by streamlining the ticket resolution process. And on the other hand, Blue Apron forecast orders. Blue Apron uses predictive analytics to forecast demand for its meal kits to optimize inventory and reduce spoilage, as well as to optimize staffing by determining how many persons it will need to ship merchandise. Business analytics dashboards components. I think according to analytics platform company, data aggregation is something which is there. Before it can be analyzed, data must be gathered, organized and filtered. Data mining, if we are going to talk about data mining, sorts through large data sets using databases, statistics and machine learning to identify trends and establish relationship. Association and sequence identification, if we talk about predictive actions that are performed in association with other actions or sequentially must be identified. Text mining is used to explore and organize large unstructured data sets of qualitative and quantitative analysis. Forecasting analysis historical data from a specific period to make informed estimates predictive of future or behavior. And when we talk about predictive analytics, predictive business analytics use a variety of statistical techniques to create predictive models that extracts information from data sets, identify patterns, and provide a predictive score for an array of organizational outcomes. So once trends have been identified and prediction made, simulation techniques can be used to test best case scenario. And this is the thing. So breakthrough through business intelligence. Most business intelligence platforms rely on humans to drive data preparation, analysis, and visualizations. And if we are ushering in a new era of business analytics with AI and machine learning capabilities that allow the system to take on everything from ingesting and cleaning data to analyzing and presenting insights automatically, there is a great use of that. So quickly create and manipulate data visualization to gain deeper understanding. Seamlessly upload, connect, and blend data in any form for any available sources. Easily share and communicate findings for better collaboration. Self-service analytics. Self-service analytics drive business agility with faster time to insights, and you no longer need help from IT to access, prepare, analyze, and collaborate on all your data. On-the-go analytics with mobile. Oracle Mobile Analytics solution not only support voice recognition and mobile authoring, they also look at your digital footprint to notify your insights relevant to your upcoming meetings. Now, what industry is business analytics? The business analytics market is segmented by deployment, cloud, on-premise, hybrid, end-user technology, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, IT, and telecom, and geography too. And what industries use data analytics? There are many industries. I think if we talk about present scenario, all the industries, as it could be the agriculture, telco, healthcare, real estate, banking, all are extensively understand the philosophy of this data analytics and try to implement on their customers, and which helps them to use their accounts and to help identify security risk. Which industry is best for data science? I think all the industries are going for the data science, and media, entertainment, healthcare, retail, telecommunication, automotive are the industry which is quite good for the data science. Does business analytics require coding? While the ability to program is helpful for career analytics, being able to write code is not necessarily required. Apart from the above thing, I think statistical software such as SPSS, which stands for Statistical Package for Social Sciences, or Software as a Service, or Sage Mathematica, and even Excel can be used when managing and analyzing data. Does business analytics have scope? The scope in the field of business analytics is ever expanding and is helping it become mainstream as a companies for all sizes and analytics. Skill level get into the big data game. Exploring business analytics need the right focus, right technology, right people, right culture, and top management commitment. I think we have talked a lot about this particular aspect, and this is a time when we are going to wind up this particular session. And the intention behind talking about the burgeoning term or the thought is to make learner acquainted with the latest trend which is going on, because when we talk about computers, when we talk about technology, the only thing is important is the change, and the change is very fast. So if you are not going to adapt the change, you will be out from the fray, you will be out from the picture, and the business will be on the deathbed. So I think with the promising technology explained above, cloud computing has a flourishing present and future in the business landscape. It is one of the best areas where other emerging technologies can be blended to create sustainable business environment. Today, most companies are adopting a cloud solution as it offers innovative ways to grow and develop in the future. Suitable to companies of all sizes, cloud-based application will continue to play an important role in the field of technological advance. And a lot of application-based models are coming up. The m-commerce had come up, and Google App Engine development services to make app deployment scalable and seamless. And cloud computing solution is a next project. So AWS cloud service, or we talk about scalability, flexibility, and reliable cloud-based application is a time-bound manner, and it's a need of an hour. Thank you very much. We have some more thought-provoking sessions in between, and if learner wants to recapitulate, we have started this particular course from ground zero, talking about the basics of computers, then try to apply, then uses certain applications, and then how it is going to be useful to the business. This all we have covered in our 40 videos, and gradually if you go through these videos, you will find out that a lot of the chain linkage is there, a lot of the interrelation is there. So if you want to explore the concepts, you can directly jump to the particular videos as per the the schedules and other things are mentioned over there. Thank you very much. We have some more sessions in coming days. Thank you.